If you're like me and you've ever struggled to not beat yourself up over your body, to have confidence in your body image, today's class is a must watch for you. We're going to hear from Dr. Lexie Kite. She and her twin sister are the founders of Beauty Redefined. And Lexie's coming on today to talk about strategies to help build our body image resilience. This is such a good class. Both Jamie and I felt chills when we watched it because women need to hear this message that we are so much more than just the way our body looks. We hope you guys will love this class.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lexie Kite, and I am the co-author of the new book, More Than a Body, and co-founder of the nonprofit Beauty Redefined. I'm the co-author and co-founder with my identical twin sister, Lexie Kite. And we have done this work together for many years. We are experts in the study of body image and particularly our unique model of body image resilience. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I'm going to do a quick lesson with you to teach you 5 strategies to build your body image resilience, to help you recognize that you are more than a body, that you have important work to do that extends so far beyond how you look, whether you like the way you look or hate it. So let's start by talking about our first opportunity for body image resilience, which comes through recognizing your opportunities for resilience. We live in a world where body shame triggers are constant, truly constant. And we want you to recognize that these triggers are constant and that you have an opportunity to respond in a way that actually serves you. You know, for what we want people to know is that body image resilience is this model Lindsay and I created in our doctoral research that helps people see that they can learn and grow, not just in spite of the pain they've experienced, but because of it, because of the pain that we'll all continue to experience by living in a world that objectifies us and asks us to value ourselves as bodies first and humans second. But we want you to know that that pain, it is a catalyst for you. It can propel you to practice skills and strengths that allow you to become stronger and more compassionate and more purposeful in so many ways. So one thing we want you to consider is that the things that have probably historically been triggers for you, things like seeing a photo of yourself you don't like, or somebody making a comment about your body or your weight, or having a friend lose a bunch of weight and get a lot of compliments, or miscarriage or pregnancy, illness, injury. These triggers, they can actually serve us if we respond in ways that actually allow us to be more resilient. So the first thing we want you to consider once you have recognized your opportunities for resilience is how you can retrain your brain. One of the best ways you can retrain your brain to see yourself as a full embodied human and not just a body to be looked at is to consider our very popular definition of positive body image. You've maybe seen this on Instagram because it has made the rounds for many years now. So the definition of positive body image that we share at the beginning of our book, that is the basis of all that we do, is that positive body image isn't thinking your body looks good. It's knowing your body is good, regardless of how it looks. What would it mean to you? How would your life change if you started prioritizing your experience inside your own body rather than how other people experience you, the sight of you, the vision of you? What would change in your life? You can begin to retrain your brain to see yourself as more by memorizing our very popular mantra that you've also probably seen make the rounds. This mantra will change your life. Repeat after me. My body is an instrument, not an ornament. Say it again. My body is an instrument, not an ornament. When you can prioritize your body as yours, by prioritizing a first-person perspective of how you feel, what you can do, what you have experienced inside this miraculous body, regardless of how well it works, regardless of how you feel about how your body looks. That is just an absolute game changer. When you can prioritize your experience in the world, the things you can do in your life, the ways you can communicate and connect with people, the ways you can create and serve and lead that don't have to do with your dress size or your BMI or your weight. Oh my goodness, your life opens up in such incredible ways. The third strategy I want to share with you in terms of building your body image resilience goes along with that mantra of your body as an instrument, not an ornament. And that is that we want you to consider redefining health and fitness for yourself. It makes perfect sense that in a world where we have been trained to perceive ourselves from the outside based on how we appear by our looks, it's no surprise that we evaluate our health and our fitness in the same way, by how we appear, by these arbitrary measures of the outside of our bodies, like our body mass index or our size or our measurements or our weight. When we learn to objectify our health from the outside, we are not served in any way. When we perceive our health as just the way our body appears, we're wrong. So much research shows that a person's activity level is a much better indicator of their health and fitness than any of these outside indicators, these outside measures like weight and body mass index. So what can you do? You can measure your fitness in terms of your stamina, your endurance, your strength, not by inches lost or gains. When you focus to these internal indicators of health, the things that you can actually have some control over, things like your blood sugar, your cholesterol, your respiratory and cardiovascular health, you suddenly begin to personalize your health and make it more sustainable for you. It becomes something that can be measured by what you can do, by experience you have, by going on walks with people you love, by taking a certain number of dance classes, or lifting a certain amount of weights. These things actually help you to feel better about yourself and build your body image resilience in the most important of ways. The fourth strategy I want to share with you in terms of building your body image resilience is curating your body image environment. I want you to consider the people in your life and the ways they talk about bodies and women and beauty, their own and others. I want you to consider, as you're scrolling through your phone or watching that show or doing both of those at the same time, how much body diversity do you see in media? Do the people you view, do they look like people you know in real life? How do the characters on the shows appear? And are they only representing one form of femininity that is very young, very tall and thin with curves in all the right places? These are important things. And as you curate your body image environment and maybe have hard conversations with people who need to value themselves and others as more than bodies, that will serve you in the long run. The fifth and final strategy we want to share with you is reconnecting with the younger you. Consider that there was a time when you were little, when you knew you were more than a body. You just knew it. Consider that at some point that changed. And you can probably look back and remember the first times you started to feel embarrassed about yourself, when you were comparing your body to your friends, or somebody made a comment about you being too skinny or too fat or wrong in some way. When you heard your mom talk about that diet and that she needed to not eat that to lose a few pounds. Those are all times when we begin to learn that our bodies are embarrassing and that they need to be fixed. And in order to heal ourselves right now, we need to connect with that little you that needs to know the truth about herself. You can do that by looking at an old picture of yourself or an old video, by writing a letter to yourself and reconnecting with that little you, that little girl that is still you. This body that has brought you through so much in your life, that is not a burden to drag around, despite every single message that tells you otherwise. When you can connect with her, teach her who she really is, that can help you have more self-compassion for yourself right now as an adult. There's so much more we share in our new book, More Than a Body, the most comprehensive resource we could even imagine based on our PhD research in body image resilience. And we hope you will check that out and follow along with us at beauty_redefined on Instagram. Thank you so much.
That class was amazing. Thank you so much, Lexie, for coming on and sharing with us. If you guys want to find Lexie and Lindsay, they're on Instagram at Beauty Redefined. They're such an important account to follow, I think, for kind of combating the messages that we feel and see all the time on social media. Such a great account to follow. So we'll link them today in stories. And then we'll also link their new book, More Than a Body. We'll go link that in our stories so you can get the swipe up link. So thank you guys for being here for this class. If you appreciated it as much as we did, make sure you go leave a comment or like the post to give Lexie some love for her wonderful class. Thanks for being here, guys.